now I'm going to show you how to test some output stuff. So I've navigated to output config. Now you'll see that you got boost control, tack output, fan control, shift light. None of these things will show up unless you have it turned on here. So if I turn something off like shift light, and let's just set this to disabled. This caused me a lot of confusion early on to figure out. Shift light's not turned on anywhere, and you'll notice here now that there's no setup for it. So unless you select it here, so I'm going to just start typing in shift light. Gonna hit OK. Okay. And then you got this test button, which is kind of cool. So you're gonna plug that into the pair connector right there. I got that little LED, and if I hit test, you'll see it light up. Nothing on output 4. Output 5 is the fuel pump. So I kind of showed you that guy working before, but if I hit test, hear the relay click, and you see the injectors come on for a second there. Next is the fan. Okay, so I've got left fan and right fan over there, LEDs wired to those guys. Okay, so I'm going to hit test on that. You'll see that those guys work. Output 7 is repurposed as a digital input. That's kind of a special one. Output 8 is set up for the tack, which does work the factory tack, though you probably won't be doing anything with that. So anyway, that's how those work. And then you've got some 12 volt outputs as well. And none of these are set up to do anything at the moment. These would be future expansion for you. And these are on that 6-pin aux connector that's real close to the ECU. Will be in the tail section near your exhaust gas temperature stuff. But anyway, that's how that stuff works. So boost control, add and decrease solenoids are wired to those first two outputs. And you'll see that we're at like 60% duty cycle on the add boost solenoid because of, however, I've got boost control set up and what our map sensor is reading right now. And that stuff's going to plug into your stock O2 sensor connector. So those two max solenoids that I gave you. This is the increase one right now. So you can see that it's doing something, but if I move the map sensor so that it's not trying to go into boost control anymore, it'll shut off. Now you see it's kind of pulsing. As I increase it, it's going to go solid. Alternatively, now I moved the wire here, so now I'm on the decrease solenoid. It's kind of hard to show you this with the actual solenoids because you can't really hear those things click too much on the video. But so now with no map, it's got the decrease solenoid lit up solid there, and then you'll see as I start increasing it, it's going to phase out.